a dynamic time schedule. Anyway, it's still gonna be I. We have our last lap. One more lap with these fucking people who assume they are much more interesting than they are. I was reading some community bits on Steam about I, and was dismayed at the sheer volume of individuals that say that this is a wonderfully engaging setting. How? What about it? They don't know. They can't say. They just tell me that it's engaging. I disagree. Well, it is what it is. And I say that just giving up on categorizing what exactly is wrong with it, because the answer is fucking everything. The progression system is bonkers fucking proto-RPG nonsense constructed by people that, like, I'm not shocked that I've never heard of this tabletop game. And like, I'm not going to say that every system that I've rolled dice with has been wonderful. It hasn't. Dark Heresy has problems. Palladium definitely has fucking problems. D&D is popular in the way that McDonald's is. It's not good. It's not good for you, but everybody knows it. But this, I can't fucking fathom these people putting together anything that even resembles a game with stats that are fair and reasonable. And the more I think about it, the more, like, after we're done doing some things that are fun, we'll take a look at Deathwing. I promise we will. It'll be a bit, because I'm going to have to just, you know, breathe and center and shut my third eye for a bit, because otherwise I will start speaking the words that end the world. Of course, I don't know those. I wish I did. But I might take a bite out of my computer, just like fucking with my teeth. Just really fuck up my gums and the bone and all of that, because I don't know what the fuck else to do with myself. It's just no good, and I don't understand why they've done it. We're allowed to do it, and then we're allowed to not, like, go on to these community websites and go, no, you're mistaken. What I did was I spewed a whole bunch of just, like, garbled nonsense onto the page, and you mistook that for having depth somewhere. This is a farce, and I am a fraud. I guess that would require self-awareness, which, again, we've seen we know they don't really have any of that. Alright, we're gonna press go. We're gonna go ahead and do our usual sound thing shuffle, because we have to. Yeah, close it. Yeah. And there we go. We're off and running. Boom. There it is. We can hear the Stroom gears. I still don't really know what Stroom means. I suppose I should try to look it up. It sounds like it means storm, right? Like then what we're talking about is like a fucking meta storm. Translation. Let's see. Well, we don't really see anything, do we? Nothing. Yeah, Google can't find it. Okie doke. Anyway, it sounds a little bit like Storm. It may just be that Google can't find it. We have a menu. We'll give you eyes. We're gonna play solo. It's gonna be what we're used to. We're gonna wake up in the fucking space And they'll say, what a weird dream. Deja vu. Even though we've done this a bunch. Oh my god, dreams and reality intersect. Where the fuck am I? Who knows? It's so crazy. Compelling to begin with. Once you've seen it more than once and you realize that there is nothing but this, loses all charm. Also, none of this ever becomes significant. This is all just nothing. If your art team would like to just make pictures, that's fine. Don't make a game. You don't know what you're doing. Master, dead. We're not his murderer, but we are. I've done it twice. Even though he's a figment of my imagination and is just a fucking refraction of the self. I have pulled the trigger. I don't know what that hop was. Yeah, huh? Sure, goodbye. No. No. Move to assist. We know that this is going to be kind of slow right through here. It's not as bad as it has been, though, has it? Alright. Activate legs. Lose all fucking forward momentum when attempting to jump. That's always fun. Oh, I have an amendment. The goblin is also fine. The health goblin is good. Fuck off. I had previously said that seal bug, actual bug, and rat were the only good things about this game. Incorrect. Goblin also good. I'm not afraid to admit when I've been wrong. Like in choosing to play this, I was wrong. There's the elevator. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yep. Yeah, we're still in a dream. Up we go, into this tube. This looks like a mine of some sort, doesn't it? I don't know what they were mining for, but they certainly blew a big old fucking hole. Because, like, I can't imagine a drill did this. It would have just fallen through there and then fucking crumbled. And we would see wreckage, wouldn't we? But maybe that's another oversight. It's hard to tell what's oversight and what's purposeful because this is kind of just... There's no guiding principle or philosophy behind it. Uh-huh. But why would I do that there? Hey. Yeah, okay, thanks, Dutch. Uh-huh, great. Good luck. See you on Mars, idiot. Weird choices. Great. Great. Sure. What are we at? 92%? Well, we don't have to do too much fucking skulking, do we? So there, now we're at 94. There we are. There's a bug. Hey, dude. How's it going? I regret that I can't take you guys with me when I leave this place. Because no one should have to, just tolerate this. There's the cops down there. We know about the cops. Ow. There he is. Pop. And in this case, it's perfectly fine to shoot first. It doesn't really matter. We're well past the point of discovery on this, aren't we? Speaking of, did that ever get good? I wanted it to be, but I don't think it ever did get good. Great. We got alpha cross ligaments for about the millionth time. The soundtrack seems, present for some reason. I guess it's also not as dark as it has been. Oh, there it goes. It heard me talking and got self-conscious. You see the train clipping into the end of the tunnel. We didn't need to do that, but it's fine. We know that we're not going to be hurting for ammunition in this section. We're also probably going to take, like, just the most expedient route through everything. Like, I don't see a reason to navigate dialogue trees. We're not coming back here. So this is going to be sort of the equivalent of dining and ditching. Our first time through, we took time and tried to do things right, and, well, now we know it simply doesn't matter. It's an interesting choice to highlight the problems with RPGs that are story-driven and all that shit, but not one that I would recommend doing, particularly not if you don't have anything to sub in, as far as, like, you know, the meat and potatoes of the experience. You can say, oh, well, but they did this on purpose. They wanted you to feel how fucking ridiculous it is to play these things over and over and over and over. And I would say that's a fine enough argument, but... Presidium? Presidium. Okay. Sure, why the fuck not? Right? We got Bruceifs. Let's fucking do some research. What could that possibly be? Oh, there's a search in progress. Never mind. So we're not going to get to know what Presidium is right now. Anyway, if what you're doing is like attempting to do the thing but then wink at the fucking audience or the camera or whatever it is that you want to call it, and be like, see, isn't this bad? Well, that doesn't change the fact that you already did the bad thing. You know, is this hackable? No, this is nothing. Good job. Looks identical to the other one. Firm up our goblin the rest of the way, because why the fuck not? Oh yeah, let's charge that needle. We know how that works now. I'm also finding it hard to tell if what's happened here over this experience is that I have failed to embrace the game, or if I have embraced it too well, to where it all seems trivial, and the problem is not that it's deep, it's that it's obtuse. Okay. Great. Alrighty. Goodbye. And we've done it. He who talks more is sooner exhausted. Lousy. I guess. I'm exhausted, but not because of the talking. I could keep that up for quite some time yet. We're in our HQ, and why does this play every single fucking time? What? Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Because we know that when we run into him again, we're just going to cast Triangle. Here's the message we left ourselves. Yeah. The thing that gets me is that we refer to this sort of cycles of guilt thing several times. There's nothing really for Romana to be guilty about, though, because I touched on this before. We don't really get a sense of loss, or what it is that he's betraying, or what his fucking relationships are here. We get a pretty strong hint that he's the guy that sent his wife into the... Hey, bud? Shut the fuck up in there. Okay. Anyway, we get a pretty strong nudge real early on that he's the guy that sent his wife down there to fucking do the thing in the catacombs, and then went, You tainted bitch and then had her killed because we're haunted by her ghost, and the ghost doesn't really seem to fucking appear to anybody else. Great. I don't... Yeah, it's fine. Uh-huh. Sure. Yeah. Uh-huh. Goodbye. So is he feeling guilty about that? Is that why he's stuck in a fucking psychic time loop? Does it matter? Surely these other people have done something equally as reprehensible. We know Toby did, and he doesn't seem to be caught in the cycles of guilt at all. Is it a universal experience? Is this a personal one? These are questions you could ask, but ultimately it's not going to matter because you are never going to get the answer. And simply being able to ask a question is not indicative of the quality of media. I can ask questions about things that are complete fucking trash, like why did Bumblebee pee on John Turturro? Was it a show of dominance? Was it disapproval? We may never know. I'm not going to get that answer. So, that I can ask the question doesn't elevate the media, you know what I mean? Fuck books. I can't even hit the books. They're not even books. These aren't even books. These are a JPEG still. Yeah, those are books. Thank you, Pi. Uh-huh, great. Just check the things. No. Present your ideas within the game, or fuck off. Like, I should be discovering these things as I go and do stuff within the game world and interact with its systems, not standing there reading things in an archive. You experience... Well, you learn about a world by experiencing it. Not by reading pages upon pages upon pages of backstory that affect precisely fucking nothing. Pi? You feeling the spirit? Yeah? There's a point where it just kind of devolves into, like, angry criticism. Isn't there, pal? Well, the witch wants to know who did we think we were going to get here. That would be a question for you, Lost Things. What must I do then? Okie doke. Goodbye. Let's do this. War is a mere continuation of politic by other means, Klaus would say. Yeah, thanks. Fucking deep, bro. If you think about it, war is politics. Ooh. Dazzle me with some more of your fucking, like, just super, super personal truths. Oh my god, who gives a shit? Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. I'm off. Okay. We've been chided for not being stealthy, but we came in via fucking, like, plane, so... There's that. I have been spotted. God forbid. Nothing there. We know where the relay is, we know where this is. We know what we're doing here, by and large. Yeah, hi. Knock that the fuck off. Thank you. Secured door. Hack. It's gonna take more than one bullet, and that's just fucking frustrating, you know? Like, just get with the program here, man. You know what's happening. Do you have a gun that I can turn into more health? No. Thanks for nothing, asshole. Alright. I'm not even gonna bother with the relay. Who fucking cares? We have to deactivate that. Thank you, Pi. I appreciate your cheerleading, bud. He's just glad to see something approaching a speed run. He's got his preferences. Weird hat. Don't think we've seen that one before. Alright. Cool. Thrilling combat. Explosive abilities. Oh no, I'm sorry. I was promised that they would be subtle. Behold my subtlety. Can you tell if I've done anything at all? Oh, she's reaching for something. She's doing a thing. I think it's fucking getting Metro ready to upload to the YouTube archive. Which, by the way, if you're missing the old stuff, that's where it all is. Or if you're not missing the old stuff, you know where not to go. I've killed a captain. I've killed a llama. I assume they mean like the learned kind, like the spiritual leader, not just a misspelling of the animal kind. Cool. Well, we've done that. People are dead. That guy's definitely dead. Quite a distance to take those shots from, pal. Don't know that you got the right thing for it. Anyway. To the elevator. Oh, I'm sorry, there it is. The bullets had to fucking load. I'm overburdened. It's probably because I fucking broke a leg or snapped a cyber tendon or violated like some kind of fucking meta artery that runs through my bullshit, like nano scrot or something. I hate this. The elevator, please. Thank you. Conan the Barbarian. Telling us what's best in life. This is a guy that in the same movie that's quoted from, staggered cock first into a strange hut in the middle of nowhere, was surprised when it was a witch, and then threw that bitch in the fire. That's not what you do with witches. Why did you put a beard on your thing? And like, why is it that beard of all beards? Okay. Sure. I'm just gonna go kill the general. I don't care. Bye. How does it figure that I'm overburdened? I'm absolutely not overburdened. I'm glad the game also lies to me. That's always refreshing. When the game is just wrong. Open the door. Come on. Come on. Yeah. I didn't ask you to. Goodbye. Y'all gonna do something about that, or am I just on my own? Cool. Good. Distract him, please. Where's the fucking... There it is. Okay, off we go to do an assassination. have some kind of hover vehicle. Mentioned those before. Then we have an entirely different hover vehicle that looks like it's built out of different parts. And I mean, not even just like manufacturer-specific parts. I mean, has a design language that seems to run contrary to everything else here. It just looks kind of like the ones that you see in Fifth Element, and that's why it's in the game. Because that's other future property, and wasn't that deep, man? Yeah. Fucking 8-round mag. Because if it's a powerful gun, then you should limit the magazine size for game balance. Game balance. It's not enough that the gun is, you know, heavy and there's a weight management system. That's the wrong one, but there we go. There's convert ammunition. Y'all have fun with that. I gotta go shoot this other guy. But yeah, remember, when designing a game, you have to install additional malices and things that you don't personally care for. Otherwise, it's not balanced. And at no point in time should you pay attention to built-in bonuses and malices with any kind of equipment. You don't want to think about that stuff. And this includes balancing things for multiplayer. Just go ahead and make sure that everything is tuned so that there is a relatively thin margin of success, provided that you bring enough boys, and that gear scores are within a specific margin. You don't want anyone, like, soloing your content. Or if they are soloing content, like this is, you know, it's a campaign, you want to be sure to, like I had mentioned with this gun, install unnecessary malices on just about everything. Carrying enough ammunition for these protracted engagements against infinitely spawning enemies should mean that you're not really allowed to progress through the game's map with any kind of speed. I mean, that's just fucking... like, it's not brain surgery, right? It's not rocket science. You want them to spend as much time as possible, doing as little as possible, because they had to be prepared with the supplies that you necessitated for getting, you know, from point A to point B. What's up? Rocket surgery, yes. And brain science. Oh, that was one of mine, but whatever. He was just a clone of me, and after all, we are very mad at ourselves. That's why we're stuck in this loop. Wrong. And our energy is recovering far too slowly for my taste, but hey. Hi. Listening, yes. Waves, excellent. An alternative. Yep. I know how to deal with Chung. Another aside, you know, when fucking, as I put more magazines back in here, you'll remember, or you won't. It's really up to you what you do and do not remember, barring, you know, circumstances beyond your control. Anyway, when we did this the last time, there was a long, get the fuck out of my way, labored joke, not even joke really, a reference, but people think that passes for jokes these days, about how we had watched a movie that I don't consider good, but I do laugh at, and I do enjoy on those terms. We had this excruciatingly long setup for a very bad payoff. Now, you might be thinking that this is just because I'm terminally unfunny. You would be correct, I am. But that was, you know, to set up this bit here, where I explain what I had explained and why I was explaining it, and then attempt to deliver the joke again, just the way that it should be when I enter here and talk to Chung. Because I don't really need Chung to do the thing. You remember that. That's not a hard thing to do. So, you know, here we go. Hey, Chung, do you remember Stephen Wake? Fuck. That's the joke. Are we having fun yet? I never did get Mega Frame. I think that's a regret. Although I have to say that a whole lot of my reception on this game is just like a resigned numbness, so it's hard to tell regret from any other feeling. Buddha seems happy, though. I guess that makes sense. There's no reason for the Buddha not to be happy. I don't remember if that was my blood. I know that wasn't. It's too far over there. And of course, we know that if we talk to Murphy, then he would give us a quest to turn off these spawns, but that would also mean being here longer. And we know that guy's talking about guilt in there, but we also know that artifacts are not something that you find in this game. They're simply awarded to you upon completion of laps. There's also not very much you can, like, super do with them. The triangle seems to be about the only way that I would go. It erases a guy from the map. Done. Great. Lovely. Super cool. There we are. And there we are. Pardon rat, pardon seal bug. Up here, so we can get a good vantage point. Because we still want that vantage point. It just makes putting this whole thing to bed easier. Hop. One. Two. There he is. 3. Activate legs. Well, my goblin kind of caved in anyway, but what are you gonna do? Yeah, I know. We've been very slow. Isn't it fun that he's always disapproving? What personality? What character? That guy got the old razzle-dazzle. There's a lot of people that write that particular trope, and do they not realize that mentors have to be fucking inviting in order for, like, anyone to give a shit what they say? Do they know that? Like, you know, no one would have House or Dr. Cox as a mentor. Because they'd be like, this dude is such a turbo chode that, like, I can't fucking talk to him. You can't ask questions without being berated. And if you never answer a question, are you a mentor? Like, is that what you do? Just constant disapproval, or are you supposed to be teaching someone the trade? And of course, like, you know, fucking... My mouth is not one that's ever going to preach for gentleness. I think we understand that by now. But you're off topic, you know? You've been real slow. Okay, sick. How would I have done it faster? What resources were at my disposal that I did not use? There simply won't be an answer to these things because, well, these people have never been mentors, never taught anything. I'm not entirely sure if they've ever learned anything either. And it just... It's one more fucking needle in the fucking proverbial haystack that is all of this, like, super, super, super juvenile presentation of extraordinarily basic ideas that is packaged as if it is thought-provoking, profound, interesting, you know, relevant even. And it's certainly more than just a language issue. Certainly more. What do the federal police even fucking want, you know? Why are they here? Why are they opposing us? Are we not a federal agency? Because the Mars thing made it sound like we were all kind of part of the same over-government. And whereas inter-bureau sniping happens, it's not this. It's not literal sniping. It's more like, I heard that you guys are fucking nerds. Haha, got him. Our letterhead's better. That's about the gist of it. Or feeding someone like a bad lead. Hi. Go here. Oh my god. I don't think it's a good idea. No one will know. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Whatever. We're paying that guy in Tatsuo's bar a visit. The witch is yelling Tatsuo. She likes Akira very much. She's now yelling Kaneda. Pai seems into it. He's good with the whole thing. That's good, bud. Enjoy your interests. Ugh. No, that's right. Now there's those. And we're supposed to go, oh my god, what are they doing here? But we already know they can pop up anywhere. Like, that's pretty apparent. They show up all over the goddamn place. We don't know how to stop them. They just into being. Is this the door? No. This is the door. Uh-huh. Whatever. Yeah. I didn't. Fonzie, fucking focus, dude. Thank you, yes. Here. Awesome. Goodbye. They're listening to just some real shit music. We gotta get back up to McHack's. Which I'm not sure if they just were like, we can't use McDonald's and we can't think of a new name. We want it to be clear that it's McDonald's, or if they're like making fun of McDonald's for being bad. Which, ooh, subversive, you know? Oh, is this no longer on fire over here? This place is bullshit. Was it on fire, or am I just misremembering something that was better? It's entirely possible that I'm just imagining this was better than it was. Anyway, I'm not here for that. Your bartender friend fucking sent me. Okay, bye, Bubba. This'll be the last time, friend. Hi, what do you think? He has no specific thoughts on the matter. Cool. Got that guy. Oh, the needle's mostly charged. Oh, yeah, the witch is reminiscing about how she made 2 Gen Xers fucking watch Akira. We were doing a movie thing over the holidays, and, well, because nobody could go anywhere, so we just kind of all gathered about, watched some movies. It was nice. The witch chose Akira. They didn't understand. I had to kind of explain that you're not super supposed to. It is a bunch of jargon thrown at you rapidly, and that's that. There's no real greater mystery to decipher. It's an attempt to cram an extremely long-running story into one animated feature, and it didn't quite work out. It's pretty, though. Soundtrack's real good. But yeah, they were confused and uncomfortable, and I think it's the most visceral response just about anybody's had to Akira. For me, you know, water off a duck's back, not a problem. Alright, why'd you come over here? Anyway. But, yeah, they were not quite as able to cope. The further back you look, the further forward you can see. That doesn't make any fucking sense, Churchill. And that's not how it works. Anyway, like, there's something to be said for patterns and, like, understanding history and knowing how to recognize some shit, but, like, that's just dumb. Anyway, she's also mentioned that she's not entirely sure that they understand that you can like something from a distance, and recognize that there are serious problems within it. I would agree. They have some strange tribalist leanings. I'm not sure if it's a generational thing or what, but it's not something the two of us share. If they enjoy something on any level, then they must invest a piece of personality in it, and with the Dadaist fucking presentation that is Akira the movie, there is no way to invest a piece of the self in this. There's nothing to invest in. But, you know, you can watch the animations and go, those look neat. And then go, wait, how come everybody has kind of the same weird chunky baby face? Oh well. And then be like, but that soundtrack is pretty much immaculate. Congratulations. Okay, great. Yep. Oh god, the cyber brain. Are we good on research? Did it happen? It happened. Hooray, it happened. I don't know what it is that we did. I remember that we unlocked the Machine Man Dark Arcana and it fucking ended up nothing. Maybe it was this that I think is a hoax? A differentiator? No. Yep. Who fucking knows? Where is the... That's the shit. The Prosidium. Unknown. There we go. Zadine Goth's experimental medicine. Well, Zadine Goth, teach me your ways. We have some points, I guess. We could definitely fucking start bolstering some things. I think probably... yeah, let's do that and just dump it all into Cyforce. Why the hell not? That's something else that I've been noticing, is that the stats don't really seem to super matter. Like, I could do all kinds of shit, but why? They mostly seem to be things that just gate other pieces of content, like shit that you can equip, or abilities that you can use. I don't get that kind of gameplay outside of saying, well, but we need to feel some kind of progression. No. And vertical progression, like you've heard me say before, is for baby brains. Do I even want sensitive wave? Do I care? I don't think I care. Let's see if there's guns that I might care about. Yeah, progress through a story, progress towards a goal, that's something. But the idea of number go up, therefore me intrinsically better, is just... fucking... I hate it everywhere that I encounter it. Particularly when it extends to things like health. Or, like, there's no fucking... There's absolutely no way that I'm just doing things in the field and becoming more physically capable of taking damage. You know? Doubly so when, like, swords that make you explode and guns come into the equation. I'm never going to be able to eat more bullets. That's just not how it works. And the allocation of individual points is... maybe this, 45. Can I? Are you gonna let me? Of course I do! Of course I do. You need to research it in order to get this. Ugh, God. Why? It's for sale. I'm looking at it in the shop. Fucking graying out or something. It's just for sale like everything else. There's just this little need research right here. Shh. Ugh, okay. So, that's another fucking thing where I guess the research could simply never drop. So you'll never be able to use that. Cool. You wouldn't want people having too much fun, right? But yeah, allocation of points via vague experience system is fucking ridiculous. Just improve the skill by doing it. Done. As you carry heavier and heavier weights, your ability to bear weight should gradually increase. As I continue to sprint around, my stamina should gradually increase. It shouldn't be because I pump points into endurance. It's just that, you know, I've been doing a whole lot of fucking cardio, and so it's not so hard anymore. Oh, you're how I get out of here. Next. I'm ready. Go. I like that he's got one teardrop under his eye like he's been to fucking prison. Those with loaded guns and those who dig. You dig. That's not relevant here. That's not relevant. Fucking Dollars Trilogy has nothing to do with this. Okay.
Hey, Zofika!
Shut the fuck up. Everyone shut up. Hang on. I'm going to do something. I'm gonna do something. I should have gotten sensitive wave, huh? I'm wondering. And does this have the fucking inventory? What traits does this have? It has wall piercing, so alright. We should then, in theory, be able to now they're mad. Okay. We can turn that off, right? We can reload that, right? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. Let's go ahead and just do our due here, right? Great. Those are my turrets now. Do your job, boys. And let's see. I've gained Bruzif. We done? Not yet, apparently. That's the one. Well, we'll give him a moment. Anything else? Can I just hack the console, huh? Can do. Don't see anyone else moving around in there. So, we may have been able to just kind of like skip this. Yeah, cut right to the chase, shoot the guy through the wall. Am I close enough to the console yet? Yeah. Open. Yeah. Legs are still active, so that's good. Legs activated. Yeah. Oh, hey. I believe that was it. The hand of justice descended upon him. I feel extremely just. In straight up skipping this. How about you, Lost Things? You feeling just? Pie, you feel just? He's having a grand old time over there. Look at him go. Look directly at him. Alright. The exit. We're free early. We don't have to go through any of this bullshit out here. Gunther is probably dead again. Who knows? Toby is going to get torn apart by these murder creatures that materialize anywhere they fucking like. Some of which are Tyranids. Some of them are werewolves. Some of them are Romano's wife, maybe. It's all very interesting, you see. They take the shape of stuff. And it's crazy. It's so crazy, you guys. You don't even know. Because, like, what is reality but perception, man? Or something. I don't know what it is that these people are getting at, and it's, again, not because of the complexity of ideas. It's because it's just fucking garbled. They use a lot of words to say absolutely nothing. And then they quote Scarface at you. Fuck off. No. There it is. And I'm out of there. Boom, done. Not many bruises, but who cares about money at this point? A fool can ask more questions than 10 wise men can answer. Ain't that the fucking truth? History of humanities and continuous development, I think is what that began to say, and like, yeah, that's how time works, fam. You keep doing stuff, it keeps becoming history. Such wisdom. Oh my god. It only works sometimes. Anyway, I did the do. Do I have to go to space now? I forget where I am in the fucking hierarchy of this bullshit. Do I have to go, like, have Dutch die and be like, no, Dutch! But I loved you like a son. Whoop. Hello? Source engine? Okay. It's a sublime victory. I sure did shoot that guy through a door. Destroy an urban area. Oh, that's fucking right. Okay. Yeah. Get me in there. I forgot about this fucking midpoint. The footstep noise you make depend on the material of the burger. Wear lighter armor, make less noise. That's it. That's how it goes. I don't need to talk to that guy. Let's... Yeah. Uh-huh. Excellent. We're off, we're running. That guy's our contact, but it doesn't matter. Bye. What's up, dude? Okay. I'm sorry, do you not approve of what it is that I'm doing? Alright. I mean, are you getting lippy because you took a ride earlier? Is that what your problem is? Are you sleepy? Alright. Well, fucking tell her about it, dude. I would help you out with that, but you'll just bite my fingers. The witch says that he'd bite her fingers too, and that's true, but it's not the same. I think I've told you lost things about him becoming just like a weird, green, shrieking, flapping earring before. It reset my binds. Why did it reset my binds? Transcom. Hack. Overflow. Overflow. Scan. Good night, Pie. Good night, Pie. Good night. Good night, Pie. Great. We're done. We've hacked the transcom. And now? Why would I do that? Okay. I guess we hacked the transcom and eliminated the other things. I suppose that's how that works. Was it? Come lose your bros, your bruise if you are. Oh, that's right. There's another one of those on fucking Mars where they're like, it's like Alien or Warhammer or Event Horizon. We don't really have ideas. Okay, what's up? Okay, bye. The bombs and the console is what's up. Pardon me. I don't know what this Joe the Plumber thing is about either. We gotta shoot this bartender because they told us to. Yep. Got him. Okay. Oh, are you excited by the music? No, thank you. Alright, so one bombs goes here, and then console over here. I'll reload this while we're moving. There we are. The game has acknowledged that I've pressed the reload button. We're out of energy to sprint. You know how that can be. 2, 3. Where's the other one? I guess I'm out. Okay. Yes, pal. Go bed. Good night. Alright. Now this way. Good night, Pie. Hi, Pie. Alright. Down the tube. A very interesting tube. Definitely needed to be this long. 100%. Absolutely needs this kind of score to it too. Okay, just that guy. Just those guys. A reload. way back around that way, we gotta do the hook thing. Because that'll be where our other elimination target is. And once we've eliminated them, that's the end of this stage as well. Good progress, good progress. The speed at which we're doing this also has me wondering why it is that, like, the rest of your playthroughs seem to be structured specifically to make you fucking just, like, take the slowest possible route. That once you have figured out the systems, then this is all trivial. What took us several nights to get to previously is now just sort of laughable in how little is going on. Yeah, are you sure about that? Alright then. I assume that was meant to be shooting at something behind me. Oh yeah, it's those guys. Whatever. I absolutely cannot be bothered to turn around and deal with that. Give me. A&P Book Center. I don't see any books. I don't see any center. I don't see much of anything. You know, with the fog. Which again, you know, if you're having problems with draw distance, like you're clearly having problems, fucking don't shroud it in fog, make smaller levels. I assume that guy's dead up there. Seems like he is. Hang on here. There we are. Small bit of, like, you know, just stuff stuck to the bottom of the mouse. Was feeling strange. There. Are you happy? Alright, we're continuing. Oh, research was over, right? What did we get? Divides by 2, the chances are so fucking great. Super good. Deletion by vacuity. Vacuity is something that I would accuse this game of possessing in spades. Defeated. I'm sorry, from what angle exactly? There we go. I have no idea why this dude's stuff is blinding. Christ. That was weird. Like, we've been struck by bullets before. It didn't typically just flash lights in my face. Be a fun new thing for it to do, I guess. Is that what it needs? Yeah, there's the red back, like, hey, you've been struck. Whatever. fuck is that? Exceedingly strange. Maybe it's because I've done this too fast. Maybe the game is just finally tired of me. I can sympathize. We've done it again. Bertolt Brecht talking some dumb shit. We're back. It's the Temple HQ. The rest of it loaded in. What are we looking at on our research? What were we even researching? What did I click? Deletion by vacuity. Well, it's a new psychological method. That's interesting, right? We got nothing else to spend. We got things to fucking replace. Magazines, please. The only thing I care about is bullets. They're it. They're how I get out of here. We're gonna shoot our way out of this one. Oh god, it just occurred to me to even get to the fucking ending that we're gonna have to get to, I have to play the Mars sequence. Like, it's not optional, I can't just skip it. I have to go talk to the king. Fuck me. You know what? Again, like, so we're talking about the cycles of guilt and how it is that he's caught in the samsara, this cycle of fucking death and rebirth because he's not able to reach imperturbability. Like, it's not a secret what it is that they're fucking pulling from. It's super basic. And like, they've missed the part where that's about letting go. It's about saying, no, that's alright. It's not important. This old-ass fucking office chair. Yeah, the consortium, oh my god. What do you want from me? Jesus Christ, that's amazing. Yes, go. Do it. Just do it. Just do it. You can modify the enemy reinforcements frequency in the game options. Woo! Bad. Yep. Uh-huh. Sure, fine. Also, how are we like a fucking... Like, Mars is still 7 days away? Is that... Or where are we exactly? Is this Mars or is it not Mars? I'm not clear. I guess it doesn't matter. Open. Yep. That's right, you reset my binds, which is super helpful. Leg activation. Sure, why not? And who cares? Yeah, it's fine. There's like an armor buff thing that we can use, I guess. Door. I suppose we could hack the combat turrets as well, but I also don't want to. They have a lot of health. Honestly, the door does too. Okay. Yep, just more higher, 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 yeah. And we're done. Goodbye. Hack this door. I already did it, Dutch. I'm now getting the information where they went crazy. Oh my god. And then, oh no, everything's fine here. Clearly they're in his brain. He's got a fucking... I don't know. Is it mind control? Has he been replaced by a demon? Is he possessed? Does it matter? Is there a difference? Does the game know? Do the authors? ID, please. What happened? Nothing. Yep. Yep. Are those the most embarrassing turrets, or we have no objectives so far? That's fine. Yeah, the most embarrassing ones. Okay, I will. That way? That way. Let me get rid of these two while I'm here. Because we know where we have to go. Ow. I stepped in it. There's another one, and I think that's all of them here, along the main route, so to speak. Big fans, doing big fan things. We were able to breathe outside, though. Again, I don't know if this is like sealed or what. Yeah, this suit. Because I can breathe on Mars, but they mentioned terraforming. So I assume the atmosphere is breathable. But then again, you know, we're also a cyber priest. Which I'm sure sounded awesome on paper. And not so much when you say it out loud to, like, your friends. What is in here to hack exactly? There's nothing in here to hack. Okay. Did you want me to hack that, or? Yeah, it's just the one turret, like, in there. Okay, Dutch, what else you want me to do, man? What else you want me to do? Not a prob. Yep, I still think that. Okay. Alrighty, yes. This sulfatum was out of order, which I don't know why it would be named that. I mean, I guess, whoop. Sure. He was just gonna shove me along. Anyway, the, like the mixture that fucking gunpowder may be made of might be heavy in sulfur, but I don't know why that would be just the name of the gun. Doesn't seem to make much sense. But, you know, fuck it, why make sense? Just be vague. Then nerds will think you're deep. Hack. Just fucking, just let me, alright? Just let me. I'm doing my thing, so you do your thing there. Boom. Boom. Cool, that's one. Next. Because, hey, this might cut down on the number of boys I have to shoot myself later. Great. We've done it again. To the parabola. That's ours now. Exciting, isn't it? Anyway, if you fail those hacks, like basically if you're bad at the game and you pick fights you ought not pick, I'm not even saying that I'm good at the game. I'm probably not. I'm probably very bad at this. And right now there's someone who is an enormous fan of E.Y.E being like, "You've done it all wrong, you crazy son of a bitch." But anyway, if you're extremely bad at the game and you can't do like a basic numbers comparison, there's all kinds of wacky shit that can happen if you fail a hack, and that seems interesting at first, but then you realize that you'll never encounter it, literally ever, at any point in time, if you can read. And, like, you know, if that's the fucking barrier to entry, then have you designed a system, or are you just anticipating the people who are playing this to be stupid? Uh-huh. And then up here is the parabola. Reload. Do it. Thank you. Excellent. Up the ladder, and then it says, "No, we can't," and I say, "Yeah, here's it. Let me fucking reconnect your thing." Hang on, activate legs. I don't know if that actually reduces the amount of damage I take from falling. It doesn't seem to. Probably because, again, the developers wanted there to be, quote, consequences for the decisions that you make, and so they didn't take into account things like, well, if it's designed to propel me very high, it's probably designed to absorb impact. Thinking sensibly is just not something that I think that people are capable of within game design land anymore. Like, it just... Even in projects that are ongoing, I mentioned it a few times, you know, Star Citizen is a thing that I'm interested in. And there's a ship called the Nomad that has an open cargo bay that they're very proud of. But, you know, open cargo bay on a spaceship that's supposed to leave and enter atmosphere. I can't fucking... And you better hope you're not carrying anything live or anything that requires oxygen to remain stable. Or anything that requires, like, regular heat venting. You know? Because you can't really vent heat in a vacuum. It kind of clings. But yeah, anyway, fucking example of just not thinking sensibly. All flash, no substance. It just... And for the amount of shit and doodads that they put on their ships, would it really have been a big deal to just, like, cover it with a fucking box? I mean, people put cab covers on their pickup trucks. I can't even fathom being unable to do that 900 years in the future. But what do I know? Hey, Dutch. Yeah, okay. Get some seconds, bud. I fucked with the turrets this time. Maybe there's enough of them in the right spots to where it'll mean something, and maybe it won't. No research is over. That's good. What's even out here, where they all spawn in? Nothing. It's a hole. So, good. Can't close the door. Can't, like, hack and lock it. Research. what did we learn? What did we learn? Madness-free future, huh? Cool. Where is this? That's the recoil. Cyber revolution, we know that one. Deletion by vacuity. Oh, 15 mental balance. Stellar. Love it. Love that mental balance. I feel extremely balanced right now. That'll take 23 days, which is literal hours. Cosmogonical. Okay. I'm gonna have to look up if that's an actual word. I'm not familiar with it. It looks like there's nothing that we can really afford to research that'll get done with any amount of time, so, yep. What'd you learn? We don't approve of Dutch's language, except I do. I don't really care. We're doing this. It doesn't appear that these turrets out here are doing anything. Or in a position to do anything. Oh no, they came from within that room, so that turret in there probably should have done something. I also no longer give a shit. Dutch has fallen, the mission is a failure, we gotta put the bomb in the thing. No. I said no. I'm not interested. I just want out. Alright. Pardon me. There are people that have been grinding on this game and have unlocked everything. Can you fucking imagine? Can you imagine unlocking everything on this game? Like, for what? You know? Why? I also heard that the multiplayer supports like an insanely high number, somewhere in the like the fucking hundreds or some shit like that. Why? Of course, that may not be factual. That may have been someone's post-hyperbole. I admit, my eyes glazed the fuck over trying to read anything that these fucking fools were saying. So, who knows? But, you know, the prospect fucking frightens me. Of doing this over and over and over and over again in order to get some kind of fucking, like, marginally better gun or status thing or what have you. This one isn't friendly, that's whatever. Ma'am? This is an enormous mistake, okay? Yeah, now I gotta come over there and make it my business, don't I? Consider that shit the next time. Okay, or don't. Bye. Why is it there? Why is it there? You know? Of all the places it could be, why there? Is he alright? Are you good? Where'd he get to? He's gone. Oh. He left us a magazine. He would have wanted us to have it. Another long elevator. Just a real snoozer. The net may as well be a wall. We know all about that guy and how he's crazy already. There's no sense in having a dialogue about it. I think he's under the map and is very upset with us. I think that's what's happened. Alright. Probably eye vision, right? Alright, with a turret that's just going to make seeing a chore. Okay. One firm goblin. Couple of dead dudes. Turn that off. Find the big shape. Kill the big shape. Shut that guy up forever. Wonder where that quivering is coming from. Again. Alright, the bomb. And then we're done, right? I did it. Yep. Yep. Optional quests are available in every chapter, but you'll have to find the characters who are giving them first. That's okay, I don't want to. It's just... it's all nothing. There we go, we made it to Mars. Hey. We meet again sooner than expected, we sure did. I remember shooting you. Okay. I gotta go to the teleporters now. Do you have anything to say? Here we go, and here comes the gunship at some point. When it remembers to show up. But the benefit of shooting it down was just less gunship. The game doesn't seem to acknowledge whether or not Dutch is alive. Yep. There it goes. Yeah. Yeah. We've reached the teleportarium again. Last time we decided to become cops, this time not so much. Hi, Dutch has been shot down. Okay. Uh-huh. Send me the coordinates. And here we go, unlocking the teleporters again. Yeah, see, there's Dutch. He's doing it. Same as he always does. Oh, there he goes. Now he's been shot down. Seriously, game, you gotta wait. Anyway, once again, so much for our elite guard. No matter how elite the game tells me they are, they always seem to wind up like that. Remember when we had an elite guard, fucking troop of just like the cops? And they got wiped out instantly? I don't know why it is that they do that. Like, just don't send them. It fucks with the fiction, you know? If you're telling me that they're extremely competent and you're going to be going in there with just a crack squad of fuckers, this looks like it loaded in wrong. Or it was placed wrong to begin with and I didn't notice. It may have been placed wrong to begin. If it's placed wrong, how fucking incompetent do you have to be on map design? Right? I'm I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt and say that it's just because it loaded weird. But if it's not that, there are Unity asset flips that are more well put together than this. Alright. It's another one of those guys. We'll fucking hold still so that the game doesn't just sling my bullets wherever the fuck it pleases. And it actually kind of sort of pays attention to what it is that I'm telling it. Reload, dude. Come on. It's having a lot of problems acknowledging that I've pressed reload. It just doesn't want to admit it. I can understand why. It undoubtedly does not want to continue with this farce itself, and you know, I can't blame it. And at this point, I'm wondering, like, what should my relative power be? We've definitely been killed a few times, so I'm not gonna be like, ah, but I never died. Clearly we have. But, like, never really to fair play, right? It's usually like they fucking spawn a dropship over me and that shoots me before I can fucking respond to it, or despite having a cloak on, the boys upstairs knew I was there and had taken kind of defensive positions. I see there's that dropship thing happening again. Which is just much more often than it ought to be, right? It really probably shouldn't be doing that quite so frequently, but it do. Anyway, this isn't a challenging game, I don't think. And I do feel like I am at a stage now where it's probably not working as they intended it to. I can't imagine that this was built, just judging by the equipment gating alone, that this is built with the intent of me coming in and beginning the steamrolling, you know? Where my greatest foe is my reload. Yeah, okay, we got him. I don't think this is how it's supposed to play. They're a little bit too full of themselves on their progression mechanics for it to be this. And I still have a great number of things to unlock that seem to be sort of end-tier weapons. So I have doubts. The real long stretch of this is going to be the King's Quest, of course. We remember he has to eat 27 souls. And they must be the souls of men. Which means that, like... Oh, man. So, then the spawn rate thing is also a trap. Like, you can set it lower and just fucking die of boredom, dehydration, hunger, or fucking despair. Right? Like, there's absolutely no fucking way that I would want to turn it down and count to 27 slower than we did. Okay. Why should I be interested in that? Great. He had a bunch of kids. This guy's the racist one. See. Just horrendous. Okay. Great. Well, enjoy. That machine broke free of federal control. Okay. All right. Well, he did shoot first. It's disappointing that that guy survived. Last time he didn't. Listening system. Ugh. Act, please. And we're done. Is there a reason that you're doing that? No, but like, is there a reason that you're doing that? Whatever. I can't imagine giving a shit. Yeah. You have fun. Okay. So, we're going to have to go this way, and we're going to have to get the rest of that shit. Get it all online. We're looking to get down to meet the king again. The king, who is of course a compelling character, really rich, full of depth, very interesting to consider his origins in becoming a big skeleton on Mars. Super fascinating. No. Oh, did we pick up the wrong fucking magazine? I bet we did. Thanks. Thanks for showing up. Really appreciate it. Anyway. Inventory. Yeah. The shotgun and the hunting machine have a very similar fucking, like, icon, so... I guess that one's on me. Also, apparently we've been risking madness when we use our psi powers. I don't think I've gone crazy once. Or at least I don't remember going crazy once. Okay, bye. A tactical something is doing something at the thing. And we gotta watch out for that. We don't want them just doing that willy-nilly. Oh. Sure. Let's see something real quick. Let's see. No, not too much longer, right? Well, it doesn't look like we'll be getting the rest of this done this evening. We were kinda hoping. But we'll at least try to unlock the king. And, then pick up from there. We'll do our counting and our ending the next time. And then something new. Well, not new, but maybe new to you, certainly not new to me. More interesting, at least. Much more bizarre. And, so, there are some similarities in their presentation, but it's because they were going somewhere with it. And by the time we're done, you'll see where they were going with it. I hope they get to go more places with it. Frankly, I'd kill for a third entry in this thing that we're going to be doing. I'd kill for less, but that's beside the point. Enemy spotted at 12 o'clock. Oh, that's right, we did the hack thing, so we have to hear them all the time. I think the quickest way forward from here is back by Hollyweed, man. We need magazines. Done. Anyway, so that'll wind up a nice compare and contrast, I think. They're still going at it, huh? Whoever wins, we lose. Anyway, you know, between a group of people that did not have an idea and a group of people that very clearly did, it's just the idea was fucking weird. Oh, good. Could you not? It's not working, man. Okay? A miniaturized combat laser. Oh, yeah. And then probably into hacking, because why not? It's kind of a shame that we didn't get to keep our title of Equilibrium Lord. Miniaturized combat laser. Oh, it's only for the drone. Good. Ensuring that I will never research it. Thank you very much. That's 84,000. I suppose I could just, like, fucking let it run, right? I'm also not that interested. So we're just gonna go on about our business. Oh, that way's the way I want to go. So we take the hook around. We'll just swap these. Thank you very much for your contribution. You're a valuable member of this society and this corporation. Water tower. Just in some ruins. You know how it is. You find some ruins, you put up a water tower. What if the ruins get thirsty? Like, for real, what the fuck is this? You just put stuff places. You didn't think about where or why. Come here. Why is my fucking telekinesis range so short? Let me pick things up from farther away. Mass should be nothing. Distance, everything. That would make this fun.
Ach, wir sind
Okay. Is this the way? No, that's where we came from. I'm sorry? What the hell was that? Whatever. So that's the way we came from. Which means... this is in fact not a shortcut. This would have just been the shortcut to Hollyweed Man. So Hollyweed Man is basically self-contained. Good spot for a teleporter. What the fuck was that? It's a mystery. And one that we're not going to solve. I think that's also a pressing issue with this particular setting, is that I don't want to know more about it. I can ask questions, but that doesn't mean that I necessarily want the answers. Like, I point out that I don't really know what the feds want, and I don't understand our relationship with them. I also don't care. Like, I could not give a fuck. It's not information that I need for anything or for any reason. And would not enhance my enjoyment of this in any way, shape, or form. I don't know what's up with Hollyweed Man. And I don't want to know. I don't know what's up with this guy. And I don't want to know. I wonder if I put this in his way, if he'll attack it and it'll fucking aggro to him and then he can be dead. There we go. I didn't kill shit. Whatever. We'll see if that matters. Why would it mark it as mine? It's not my thing, I just picked it up. Anyway, we'll finish the fucking Mars quest. There we go. He forgives us. Looks like they got him. Oh, no, that's a Dispesador. Get out of there. They still can't do those orbital strikes, try as they might. We'll dip over there and deal with that in a bit. I got other fish to fry. Why are they hooking in from the side? Do those fucking rockets seek? What's the story with that? Anyway, we know his friend will fucking respawn at some point in time in the near future too. We'll firm up our goblin so we can get in there and do this. Yep. There. Lady, You picked the wrong fucking dress to wear out here, for a number of reasons. What's with this spider bot? Why is this spider bot? Would it not be more practical to just put treads on it?
Isso, Phil. Me passei isso.
Yeah, that guy's over there. By the fucking caved in portion where this kind of sort of is. So they don't shoot me in the spine when I fucking go down there. Because they will, they're like that. They're real fun. Are those simply not impacting? Am I out of range? Is it hitting something else? Looks like it's kind of hitting something else. Or just zipping around her, you know? Just having fun going somewhere else. Are you leaving? No. We are simply not that lucky. There. Now she's bits. And now that guy's bits. Unlock this teleporter down here. We know all about that. Is that drop survivable? We can find out. We can find out. Maybe this will do its thing. Yarg. Yeah. Okay. So we gotta use Crisis Harden, Maximum Harden, in order to fucking shrug falls like that off. Anyway, we've unlocked that. Now we have to go back up these stairs and unlock the federal one. And then I think after the federal one, we are going to call that an evening with E.Y.E. And we'll all just have a moment to sit and think about things we've done and said and how we got here and the many ways that we can avoid coming here again. I suppose the cycles of guilt are ours to wade through. Maybe that's the lesson. Maybe the lesson is don't play E.Y.E. The orbital strike again. No good. Big head statue. Always a classic. Fast clouds. Even more classic. Stairs that go on for fucking ever. That guy's back. Okay. Well, prop me back up. Yaha. We'll go up. And we'll make sure. I think last time he just kind of like clipped me in the noggin. And made everything fucking vibrate forever. Which is, you know, a cool fucking tactic. Yeah, alright. I'm not gonna complain. Sure. They all kind of just murdered each other. We're gonna hang out right here in cover, and then I'm going to shoot that guy. Solidify Goblin. That ought to be solid enough. He's a trooper, he can handle it. There we go. We've done it again. They said there was no way we would pull it off. It's making like a ticking noise. I don't know if that means that I'm injured. If my mental stability is low. I don't know that my personal mental stability is low. My patience is taxed. Well, that lady's bits. Her torso has disappeared. So we have one more portal to open. And then we are pretty much free to go. I believe we'll have to clear out the bunker because holding a turret meant that they felt like I had killed the captain. But whatever. We know there's a portal in this warehouse. Because of course there is, why wouldn't there be? Got him. Give me that. So yeah, we'll clear out the bunker, and then once we're set up with a place to just walk back into, we'll fuck off and do other things. I still don't know what these are, or why they have them. What they're supposed to accomplish. You know what? That's what I wanted. Hadn't used that in ages. Okay. Get him. Fuck him up. Oh, he pulled the same trick, huh? That's fun. No, not enough energy. There we go. We guessed right. Right, the drones. Okay, that's done. Anyway, that'll be I for the evening. We'll go where we go. I'll quit on out. So, I mean, it fucking continues, right? It's still not good. It's still I. We are speeding towards the game's ultimate conclusion, which, if you haven't guessed by my lecture on the samsara and imperturbability, is where it's headed. But again, you don't overcome these cycles of guilt and attachment by violence. Well, at least not in the way that we're doing it. But you do overcome it by letting go and, you know, ceasing to desire. I've certainly ceased to desire, but not in the way that I would like, I'm sure. Anyway, I'll leave you to wander alone for a bit. See ya.